Jones Coffee has been in business since 1994. They started out as a wholesaler, roaster, and importer of coffee, specifically coffee from Guatemala. But they've since expanded into a beautiful coffee shop in their really interesting industrial-style space on Raymond Avenue. After hanging out there for a few hours, hearing the live music, and tasting some of the food, it was easy to see why you voted them best coffee in Pasadena.
And this is our workshop area. This is the area where we do our cuppings, and Chuck does his workshops. He does regular workshops on cupping, production, the history of production, brewing. I'll show you over there. There are all the brewers that he uses, and same coffee. You put in all these brewers, and everybody gets a chance to taste them. His home barista workshop is really unique because everybody brings their own brewer in, their own espresso machine, so that they can learn to pull the perfect shot on their machine, not ours. And we found that that's much more successful than.
And you do these with customers?
Oh yeah, customers. Yeah, we have a on the internet. They can sign up, or here in the store.
Mm-hmm.
What's cupping?
Yeah.
Exactly? Is that like the art of pouring it into the actual cup? Or?
No. We take this.
I'm showing my ignorance here.
Oh,
so.
no.
I don't know either.
In fact, Chuck, if he were here, would probably take you through one. But we received the coffees green like this in little sample bags, and once a week we try to taste them all because we buy the 2 and 3 bags at a time from different countries. So one time we'll try to have all the Ethiopians on the table. We'll have to try to have all the Kenyans, the Guatemalans. This happens to be the Palmita from Guatemala. And so then Kevin comes in and roasts them all at the exact same roast level. And then it's a real ritual. We grind them and we put them in a cup. And first we smell them like this, and then we shake it, smell it, and go on, and we keep track on a sheet of paper. And then they add boiling water to it, and they wait for the water to crust, or the coffee to crust on top, and we smell it like that. And then they crack the crust and pull it aside and clean it out, and then you actually do the cupping or tasting with the round spoons. With the round spoon. So it's quite a ritual. Okay. And these are the tables we use. We line them up here, and then we put all the coffees around them. Yeah, you should come back and try one of them. And this is our weighing machine for the baristas, for our own, and then we bring in our baristas from our cafes that we sell to, like Julienne and our Europan and some of the Pasadena cafes, Cafe Verde, Malbec, Tidi's, I'm going to forget somebody important. And anyhow, we like to have them trained so that they're doing it right. Because our coffee's great, but it's only as great as the barista or as the brewer machine, right? And so this is it's very scientific actually on the brewing, the control chart, and where different calibrations set and how the solutions and solubles mix up. And then let's see, then I'll move into, I think one of the things that makes us unique is that we grow coffee in Guatemala. And my family's been growing coffee. I'm 4th generation, Chuck's 5th generation. So, and think of those Marias you'll see in the painting over there, that's a composite of it. This is actually it. This is Finca dos Marias, the farm of the 2 Marias, my grandmother and my great-grandmother.
Oh, wow.
So this was established in the mid-1800s. As you can see, these are all nurseries here. It's like a big truck garden where all the workers can grow their own things. This is the beneficio, or the processing plant, the house, and the chapel, my grandmother's chapel. And this is a delivery. On Fridays we deliver to Caltech, so, and some of the local restaurants. A minimum for delivery, obviously, but so these will go out today. Asked, or somebody said, what's different about your place? Well, there are all these kind of crazy little things that go on. Apparently. It just sort of evolves,
Yeah, that could be it. Or maybe it's the beans, which they grow in Guatemala. Or master roaster Raphael. And the incredible blends and roasts he comes up with. Or their amazing espresso drinks. And the sense of heritage that the whole place has. And check out those pastries. And the incredible selection of teas. And, this guy. And plus, they're growing their own coffee. Yeah, those are coffee plants in California. And they've got this amazing, cozy library where people can hang out and work on their computers. And there's art all over the walls and interesting stuff hanging from the ceiling. And they judge the World Barista Championships. Or maybe it's Tamale Fridays. or the live music. But in the end, it's the coffee, and the espresso, and the cappuccinos, and the lattes. What these guys can do with a couple of shots of espresso and some steamed milk is incredible.
You should really go up a little closer next time you play.
I've got a good zoom, so...
Yeah.
See what I mean? The Sistine Chapel, or the Caffeine Chapel, or whatever. It's beautiful, right? Looks great. But how's it taste, Allie?
Really good.